This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for October 10th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 0.65 points or 0.16% and closed at 405.55. Total trade volume was down with 35,273 shares changing hands at a total value of 169.5 million real or over $42,000. On the main board, two stocks were up. Leading the market was Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, up 0.65% or 40 real to 6,180 real per share, followed by Akleda Bank, which rose 0.58% or 40 real to 6,880 real per share. On the other hand, three stocks were down. The biggest loser of the day was Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ, dropping 0.49% or 10 real to 2,050 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, which was down 0.29% or 40 real to 13,520 real per share. Sihanoukville Autonomous Port was also down 20 real to 12,080 real per share. The remaining four stocks on the main board stayed flat. Over on the growth board, DVD Engineering was up 0.49% or 10 real to 2,040 real per share, while JS Land dropped 2.14% or 60 real to 2,740 real per share. Akleda Bank once again recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 12,915 shares changing hands at a total value of 88.6 million real or over $22,000, approximately 36.6% of the trade volume on Friday. MJQ Education recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 11,262 shares changing hands at a total value of 22 million real or $5,500, about 32% of the total trade volume on October 10th. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,019 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 99.24. Looking at global commodities, oil prices declined on Friday after settling around 1.6% lower in the previous session, as the market's risk premium faded after the first phase of a plan to end the war in Gaza was agreed upon. Brent crude futures were down 33 cents or 0.5% at $64.89 US dollars a barrel. US West Texas Intermediate crude was down 24 cents or 0.4% to $61.27 US dollars. Gold prices edged lower as investors booked profits following the metal's surge past the $4,000 an ounce mark earlier this week. However, lingering broader uncertainty and expectations of US rate cuts kept the bullion on track for an eighth consecutive weekly gain. Spot gold was down 0.1% at $3,970.11 US dollars per ounce, but has climbed 2.3% so far this week. US gold futures for December delivery rose 0.3% to $3,983.70 US dollars. U.S. stock futures trod water on Friday in the wake of a retreat from record highs as data-starved investors waited for a reprieve from the government shutdown and for earnings season to provide inspiration. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures attached to the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the benchmark S&P 500, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 all hovered just above the flat line. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for October 10th. Have a great weekend.